The quest to achieve 100% self-sufficiency in sugar production gave birth to the Nigerian Sugar Master Plan by the National Sugar Development Council. The master plan is to ensure that local production is raised as well as end the era of importing refined sugar for local consumption, which currently stands at over 1.8 million metric tons yearly. Clearly, not much has been achieved, as Nigeria still ranks among the top 10 importers of sugar globally. However, around 30,000 metric tons of Nigeria's annual consumption is produced locally, a far cry from where we hope to be as a nation. Recently, allegations and counter-allegations began to make the rounds over monopoly, price fixing and artificial scarcity among the industry players. Analysts believe this was a major distraction to the objectives of self-sufficiency.
You guys are some of the biggest industrialists in the country. Bring your expertise, bring your know-how, bring your money into this sector. Let us see how we can conquer it. And the fact that we haven't done so is something that really the Ministry of Trade and Investment needs to look into. The Ministry of Finance, the CBN need to really come and sit down and find out why this hasn't happened yet, because these are some of the biggest players in the game.
According to reports by the government, the fiscal incentives are to allow private investors import raw sugar and refine for local consumption, as well as other benefits.
I start from the success story that we've had, which is refinery, and then I've gone around the 3 refinery. I'm impressed with what I've seen, and I'm very sure that the same commitment that we put in putting all this refinery in place, we will now transfer the same commitment to backward integration, which require a lot of capital and a lot of land and a lot of commitment.
Some of the industrial giants give a hint on how much work has gone into achieving the targets in the master plan.
We've developed a total of 3,000 hectares. We built a sugar mill. We built a sugar estate and the infrastructure that comes with that land. We've invested over 65 billion in that, and we've invested another $200 million in the mill, in the refinery here in Apapa.
We have a refining capacity currently of 1.5 million metric tons. With this, when completed, it will increase that to 1.7 million metric tons. The plan is to ensure that for as much as possible, we should be able to provide Nigerians with cheaper alternatives to imported sugar.
With the level of engagement, many expect the momentum to be sustained in order to meet local demand as well as make the nation a net exporter of sugar in the future.